Welcome one, welcome all to the very first Hellfox replay review. Now I know I've heard people say I should replay or review replays in the past. Bob Danish said, "Oh, you should be a shoutcaster." And I didn't give that much thought until recently. Since, of course, Company of Heroes is now what I do most of the time. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get on back to the game. German Supreme versus dropmessageDOTCOM. German Supreme being British, dropmessageDOTCOM being Wehrmacht. Let's remove the fog of war so we can see the whole thing in the battlefield. dropmessageDOTCOM using a typical strategy of the Wehrmacht against British, which is pioneer spam, which forgoes tier 1 altogether. They don't even build a Wehrmacht quarters. And typically following the strat, they go to tier 3 to get a quick Pumas, as well as a good to get a Stug. So anyway, we're gonna see how this game goes out. And this is, by the way, this is the first game German Supreme has come. The first game he's back on his new computer, and so this is going to be his first game back into Company of Heroes. So let's see what's going on. Well, German Supreme is locking down his fuel right next to his initial point. Not a bad idea. And so has dropmessageDOTCOM. He has locked down his fuel point as well. Sorry, I had to open my window. And look at the amount of units capping. Incredible capping power at the first beginning of the game. Against some allies, you wouldn't see. Against Americans, you wouldn't see that. There's our first engagement. British recon team has found a pioneer squad, and the pioneers are running for their lives. Run! Run! Meanwhile, down south, pioneers capping the southern end of the middle area. More infantry squads are now being brought to bear by German Supreme. And we have a slit trench going up? Interesting. We'll see what he does with that. Anyway, still capping more territory. The pioneers up north now starting to cap that. VP's already starting to go down against German Supreme. The church area is falling under German control as well. He set up a trench with his recon squad in it. Very unusual. At least, from my perspective. I guess I haven't seen enough elite replays, to understand his reasoning, but uh-oh. Pioneers running into another British squad. They're having to run away. Second VP is now under German control. Pioneers continuing their capping rampage across Semois. Northern VP is falling to Germany. Meanwhile, troops in the Slits Trench still attacking drop messages OP. And he's going tier 2. Which, for those not in the know, that's going at Krieg's barracks. You don't usually see this with a pioneer spam strat. Kind of unorthodox. We'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, the church area is now starting to fall under British control due to the fact that the pioneers just cannot stand up to the British infantry sections. Oh. Look at this! A lieutenant with his stun gun is actually... Is he, sniping the freaking pioneers? The poor pioneers can't even shoot back at that range. Yeah. I hope he retreats that squad. Half-track on the field. German Supreme now taking full control of the center. Oh, I see what he's doing. You see this, folks? He's going for a cut of the north. Not a bad idea, considering. But that half-track is now on the move. Field support truck is now in the field, by the way. Half-track moving up on those on those decapping recon squad. Pioneer flamers! Oh no! One got burninated! He takes the trench! Burnination! Run away! Nicely done by dropmessageDOTCOM. German Supreme putting up another trench, this time on the road.
Defensive position complete.
Interesting choice. Unfortunately, now he's given his enemy an interesting defensive position as well. So, half-track attacking the troops on the road point. Both ends of the half-track are firing, but of course that's not going to do much to the guys in the trench. Guys in the open, though, are starting to get chewed up a little.
Battalion HQ has confirmed it can start securing resources from the area.
Well, well, look at this. I'm sure people online are still complaining about the fact that pioneers are laying sandbags to block off infantry. Jeez. You can bet most British people complain about that when they face Wehrmacht. Anyway, north and south of the middle, the southern middle portion has been cut off by the British due to that road point being taken. Infantry sections moving up to take the rest of the southern portion of the what would you call this area? Like the town? I guess you could just call it the town. Uh-oh. AT gun on the field. Pioneers are trying to repair the half-track. And the North VP has been completely cut. There's no way the British can get to it. Unless they pull out a tank. Or something that can blow up the sandbags. AT gun silently moving up. Looks like drop message anticipates a Stuart coming. Not a bad idea. Pioneers moving. What? They look like they're trying to take that road point, but they're not going to last long against that infantry squad. Well, we got activity over here. Flamethrower half-track with mortar support. Going for the troops in the trench. Oh my! It burns! It burns! I am on fire! I am on... Oh, blew the trench and ran like hell. Says some Scots. No offense towards Scots. I actually like them. Always got to be politically correct. Germans are now getting a second win. They're starting to retake territory. And the British just realizes that, oh crap, I can't get past all these barriers. Uh-oh. Recon squad trying to snipe the pioneers in the trench and fails. They're trying to the Germans are retaking the southern portion of the town, as well as some parts of the middle. Pioneer half-track moving up on the squad. He is running away. We've got a Stuart on the field. But there's something waiting for him. Stuart going after the flamethrower half-track. But he doesn't realize he's getting led into a trap. Oh, half health. Oh, another rear shot. Oh, one more shot and then it's gonna be a dead Stuart. Oh, 5% bug saves the Stuart, and he lives to fight another day. Drop message, not happy that he didn't get that kill. And unfortunately, due to time constraints, I have to end this one short for now. I will continue if you like it so far.